Irisa sing kwai punambagi mapamda kariguma paujel amalaksari madudi kanglup purup naidana ulla sei koi apun bagi saktam kannanaba yelau iram saunanaba apun bagi kholau laurasi malem gilona India gilona asuma wayel piu misham nupi ngang hatpa terrorism gi thawongni terrorism gi thawong kudak tele phalo satnaba yadaba ek repeal taw malem gi amat ngaraba miyoy bagi hak kannanaba gi numit asida apun bagi khongchat apun bagi kholau punna khonjel hauna lawminarasi amat si thabiraganu lakloi khoi pulasi khairaroi kanglup purup aigi magi yetnu leiraganu matam henkragani December gi tang tara aikhoi gi namit International Human Rights Day
December gi tang tara miyoy bagi hak kan bagi numit asida hauzik thok liba hatna suna bagi thawong ase loisin hananaba amadi afaspa thamjillak bagi mayokta All Manipur United Club Organization amuko poirei leimarol maira paibi apunba Manipur All Manipur Women's Voluntary Association Amova Committee on Human Rights Cohort Manipuri Student Federation MSF amasung satminariba loop singa punna sinminaduna Manipur miyam gi oiba khongchat protest rally ama thangmaiban thau ground dagi haujaraga khumal lampak ki main stadium phawba chachagani
hariba khongchat asida laikai gi club singi member sing amadi laikai gi maira paibi ma sing mahiroi sing amadi miyam hupna saruk yabiyu namil asida sarkar gi office sing mahiloi sing lanai sinsang sing khudimak isa gi sintha lepiyu December gi tang tara leipak punamit ni ayuki pung tara taba matam dagi thau ground thangoi bandagi haujaraga khumal lampak main stadium phawa chachagadauri hairiba khongchat asida miyam punamakna saruk yabiyu haiduna paujen jabalakchari
nungsi jaraba ireisa khwai khibiki mafamda karigumba paujel ama lakchari madudi kanglup phurup naidana punsilasi aikhoi apunbagi saktam kannaba yelhau iram chaunaba apunbagi kholau laurasi malem gi lona India gi lona asumba wayel piu micham nupi angang hatpa terrorism gi thawong ni terrorism gi thawong khudak tale phalo chatnaba yadaba ek repeal taw malem gi amat tangairaba miyoy bagi hak kan bagi numit asida apun bagi khongchat apun bagi kholau punna khonjel hauna lawminarasi amat ta chithabiragano laklo ai khoi pullasi khaire roisi kanglup phurup aigi magi yetuna leirano matam henkrani December gi tang tara ai khoi gi numit International Human Rights Day
December gi tang tara miyoy bi hak kan manamit asida haujuk thokliba hana sunabagi thawong ase loisil hananaba amadi Armed Forces Special Power Act 1958 thamdilakpagi mayokta All Manipur United Clubs Organization amuko porei leimaron maira paibi apunba Manipur All Manipur Women Voluntary Association amova Committee on Human Rights Cohort Manipuri Students Federation MSF amasung satminariba lupsinga punna sinminaraga Manipur miyam gi oiba khongchat protest rally ama thamoiban thau ground dagi horga khumalla park ki main stadium phawu chachagani
hairiba khongchat asida laikai gi club singi member sing amadi laikai gi maira paibi ima sing mahairoi sing punna saruk yabiyo numit asida sarkar gi loisang sing mahailoi sang sing lanai sin sang sing sinthale piyo saruk yabiyo December gi tang tara leibak pokpa numit ayuk ki pung tara tabadagi thau ground dagi haujaraga khumal lampak ki main stadium da loising gadaba rally asida
miyam punamakna saruk yabiyu haiduna paujen jabalakchari
Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with me, Suchitra Rajkumari. First, the headlines. India blocked Manipur to hold protest in Delhi's Jantar Mantar to urge Prime Minister Narendra Modi and BJP government for resolution of over 1.5-year-old Manipur crisis. RPI Athawale protests in Delhi demanding eradication of cookie zone terrorists, urging to save India and Manipur. Kuman Lampak Sports Complex areas, including National Sports University temporary campus, littered despite plenty of dustbins available. And relay hunger strike for Jakuradhor massacre enters 23 days. Strikers disappointed with no response from government. With the rise in digital world, we extend our welcome and gratitude to our viewers for supporting the most trusted and first ever OTT platform, Sktv'S in Manipur, that can be watched globally. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. India Bloc Manipur has announced to hold a protest at Jantar Mantar in Delhi tomorrow. The protest will be organized to demand Prime Minister Narendra Modi and BJP government to bring resolution of over 1.5-year-old Manipur crisis. Speaking at a press conference held at Congress Bhavan, Chief Spokesperson of MPCC Hareshwar Goswami highlighted that India Bloc was denied permission to hold protest earlier by authority concerned. He further emphasized that India Bloc will organize the protest tomorrow with or without the permission. Various opposition leaders, including CLP leader Okram Ibobi, MPCC President K. Meghachandra, and 5 Congress MLAs, along with members of AAP, AIFB, AITC, CPIM, NCP, RSP, and Shiv Sena UBT, will take part in the protest.
State की BJP लेंगा अनिमकना चक मानरगा मणिपुर की प्रजा सिंगु अदुगुमतिक वहनबा असि यामना मतम सांगलकले सिगुम थौदो असि भारत की इतिहास ता अमुत थोकिद्रिबा अदुगुम थौदो अमनी हाइदनसु थमजनिंगी जियोपॉलिटिक्स ने मोहाइनी Honorable Supreme Court na law and order fail over thopani muhaini haini karino anaba manarakanda anaba dugi laibong he karino haiba khangmangam drakanda kamaina treatment to do no hai sarkar asina illegal migrant changapagi orasu poppy plantation gi orasu deforestation gi orasu hariba lokatba thabuk sing ati local matamda precaution lahodabra makoina intelligence input mayam makoini tin study to hodabra makoina अखोई मसी तौरुबदा करी कायरकनी कायरगोय हाइबगी अदु मयाम दुगी चपचा प्रिकॉशन लौदना करीगिदमक्ता असुगुंबा थब असि मखोइना हाना पाइखलुबो नो पाइखतम थोपनी पाइखतपियु तौबदबो हाइरिबो असि पाइखत मतमदा तसेंगना हाइजनिंगबदी मतिक चावा अदुगुंबा प्रिकॉशन लौरगा पाइखलमगदी सुगुंबा थौदोक्सि थोइदबनी हाइबा
RPI Athawale organized a rally under the banner Save India, Save Manipur from Cookie Zone Terrorist today at Jantar Mantar in Delhi. Various leaders across the country took part in the rally along with people from Meitei community residing at the capital. The protesters raised slogans condemning the brutal killing of innocent women and children by Kuki militants and to restore peace in Manipur. A public meeting was later convened to discuss regarding the issue of the state. RPI leaders had announced earlier about the rally, which was aimed at rooting out Kuki militants from the country and to raise awareness about Kuki militants' aggression across the country.
जाके आप घर जाके आप सब मोबाइल पकड़ते हो आपके मोबाइल पे एक बार चेक कीजिए करण थापर का एक वेयर नाम का इंटरव्यू है वहां पे तो कुकी का एक एमएलए पाउलियन हाउकिन वो कुकी का एमएलए है उसने क्या बोला आपको मालूम है एक बार मोदी बोलिए तो ये रिसेंट 3 महिला और 3 बच्चे को मारने के बाद जब इंटरव्यू लिया गया पाउलियन हाउकिन कुकी एमएलए को उसने क्या बोला उसने बोला कि करण थापर ने पूछा कि ये सब सही है कि कुकी ने उसको मारा है पाउलियन हाउकिन ने क्या बोला यस ये कुकी ने मारा ऐसा बोला है उसने तो इसका मतलब जो लेजिस्लेचर जो भारत के संविधान को शपथ लेके उसने एमएलए बना है वो खुद एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हैं कि उन लोगों ने 3 बच्चे और 3 महिला को ओपनली मारा है इसका मतलब वो एमएलए को डिस्क्वालीफाई करना चाहिए या नहीं बोलिए
In a shocking news, some areas of Khuman Lampak Sports Complex, including a National Sports Academy temporary campus, which is often called the powerhouse of sports of the country, remained littered. After a survey by SKTV News, Khuman Lampak Sports Complex was found to be filled with plastic litter across various areas, despite signs mentioning stop plastic pollution and say no to plastic, boarded by Department of Youth Affairs, YAS, and National Sports Academy at multiple points of the complex. Dustbins written "Use Me" and YAS were also placed at specific areas. However, the public seems to be ignoring the dustbins. Such negligence has damaged the image of the sports complex as well as the state and its athletes. Some athletes from the state bring reputation for the country from a variety of sporting events. The central government has even founded National Sports University in the state. However, the current situation of the sports complex is a stark contrast. The ongoing relay hunger strike by Uripok Apunbalup and Uripok Nupi Apunbalup, demanding justice for 6 innocent civilians from Jiribam, has entered its 23rd day. Speaking to media, General Secretary of the Uripok Apunbalup, Samom Druba, highlighted that the protesters had urged state government to declare responsible Kuki militants for the Jiribam incident as terrorists. However, there has been no positive response from the government. Samom Druba further emphasized that the relay hunger strike will continue until the government meets their demands.
Ngasi akhoi na sangchiliba khongjang asi tasengna hairagadi lamna laibakiba thodok jiribam na thokiba thodok tuda akhoi gi hanipan khata ngairiba angang yauna chei ahum khata suriba angang chei nipan mapun mukta suriba angang amadi chei umpugi matakta leijaraba masu masagi meng makhada leige khaliba ima ama yauna ningol ani yauna matamduda mioi tarupu hostes oina phagraba matungda yamna tamthiba mongda mioi nei all matungda makoi halakpaduna maram oraga any community su oisunu amasu oisunu dupi angang de khut thaba haiba potse masi yaningde haibagi kolauga loinena masiga mari leinena ekoi uribo apunbalup na ngasiga thana numit kundo undoini sangsil iba kutang sarai andagi kongjang asiga mari leinena ekoi Manipur government amadi India government gi homda koina haijeri basi hariba maral leiba singdom akpa sera kubiu maral gi matugina hariba thodok tu da cheneriba aduma kuki organization sing adugumba akoigi loktuna bada chenaba pura mupu terrorist ne lautopiu haiba kongjang si akoi sanction jabani government gi side gi akoi positive response akoi ujadri maram maduna sanction liba kongjang si akoi makata na sanction jegini.
Laishram Kamal Babu of Gosaipur of Kasar district in Assam, who has been missing since November 25 from 57 Mountain Division military camp of Indian Army at Laimokong, still remains untraceable despite the ongoing efforts by joint team of Army, Manipur Police and paramilitary force to locate him for the past 14 days. On the other hand, JAC, along with Kamal Babu's wife, family, residents and various civil society organizations have been protesting, demanding safe rescue of Kamal Babu, while the state government has also directed the Indian Army to bear the responsibility of searching Kamal Babu. Federation of Civil Society Organizations, FOX, has urged the government to immediately lift suspension of internet services, citing the significant hardship faced by public. In a press release issued by Fox Information and Public Relations Secretary, the organization criticized government's decision to impose internet ban as an unjustifiable measure for maintaining law and order. The statement further noted that such suspension could fuel public discontent and lead to widespread criticism of government's action in the future. Fox also pointed out the inconsistency in enforcement of ban with internet services still operational in the hill districts, which could escalate fresh tensions. Fox called on the government to reconsider its approach and lift the suspension or suspend the internet services indefinitely. Joint Action Committee on Jal Jeevan Mission New Development Bank has resolved to impose economic blockade from 6 a.m. of December 16 if pending payments are not disbursed by December 15. Information Secretary of the JAC, Aling Gangmei, highlighted that earlier total shutdown was imposed along National Highway number 37 under Tausem subdivision from 6 a.m. of November 7 till 6 p.m. of November 8 over failure to disperse payments of laborers engaged in Jal Jeevan Mission project undertaken at Tausem subdivision in Tamenglong district. However, the shutdown was suspended temporarily following the assurance given by the minister concerned and the agency. He said that the JAC has now resolved to impose economic blockade after a meeting held since the assurance has not been translated into action. The JAC cautioned that the minister concerned and agency should be held accountable for any untoward incident.
Concerned authorities singna date ani December da bill payment tawrani haibigi matam khara ani akoi banse relax tokhibni adubu ngasi phawa akoi gi bill pirak tabni na tang 15 December 2024 phawa akoi gi bill pirak tabdi akoi tang 12 hauna economic blockade se tawrani haibigi akan da phirep lawjare masida afa phata Dai Kumnamak Consult Minister Agency Mukoina responsible of the
Pediatric Association Manipur organized 28th ManiPDCon 2024 today at IMA Conference Hall, Imphal. The event was organized under the theme Environment Influences on Child Health, Addressing Local Challenges. Speaking at the event, Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Dr. N. Lokendra, expressed that the state's socio-economic issue has severely affected children and teenagers of the state. Speaking further, he expressed gratitude that today's gathering of pediatricians will significantly help improve healthiness among children. The event was attended by various dignitaries including VC Dr. N. Lokendra, President of Pediatric Association Manipur, Professor C.H. Shyam Sundar, Patron Dr. T.H. Nabachandra, Professor N. Kameshwar and Dr. L. Basanta.
Manipur is a border state, and which we have been reading for many months. There have been so much of discussions and very thorough debate in the media about what's going on, about the westward expansion of the Golden Triangle, and which has gravely affected our society, irrespective of gender, age, and therefore Manipur is in a very complex process of very fast and adverse and negative form of social, economic and political change. And it is in this context that this particular conclave of pediatricians who are going to deliberate, discuss and present papers on different aspects of the health, the diagnostic system, new system of treatment of our children and the young ones of the society.
Inad Yokhatpa Luptin Iyol Vice President Oja Macha Sanathoi Piba urged the public to conduct wedding ceremony in a traditional manner. The statement was made at a press conference held at the Office of National Identity Protection Council, NIPCO, today. Speaking further, the Vice President highlighted that the ongoing conflict has severely affected economy of the state. He urged the public to refrain from conducting lavish wedding ceremony by neglecting traditional values amid the ongoing conflict. Oja Sanathoi further maintained that the organization will run a campaign in association with CSOs and local clubs regarding the matter. He also appealed to wedding photographers to wear traditional dress during the weddings.
ꯐꯪꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯣꯏꯅꯄꯨꯡ ꯃꯥꯟꯗꯣꯞ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯁꯤꯗ ꯐꯤꯖꯪꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯥ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯁꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯆꯪꯅ ꯈꯟꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯔꯦꯞꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯒꯅꯨ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯨꯍꯣꯡꯕꯗ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯥ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯁꯦꯟ ꯆꯪꯍꯟꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯤꯃ ꯃꯁꯤꯃ ꯂꯦꯞꯄꯤꯔꯣ ꯏꯆꯝ ꯆꯝꯕ ꯏꯅꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯇꯧꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯕ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯈꯛꯇꯪ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯗꯨꯃ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯍꯩꯖꯤꯡꯄꯣꯠꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯦꯛ ꯀꯛꯄ ꯚꯤꯗꯤꯑꯣ ꯁꯨꯇꯤꯡ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯞ ꯁꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯅꯦꯝ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯠ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯒ ꯐꯣꯇꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯐꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯅꯥꯠꯀ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯁꯨꯡꯂꯩ ꯂꯩꯅꯗꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯔꯤꯈꯩ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯄꯣꯊꯥꯕꯤꯔꯣ ꯏꯆꯝ ꯆꯝꯅ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯂꯃꯟ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯍꯩꯖꯤꯡꯄꯣꯠꯀꯤ ꯆꯠꯅꯕꯤ ꯅꯤꯌꯣꯝ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯉꯥꯛꯅ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯦꯟ ꯆꯪꯍꯟꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯔꯝꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯤꯃꯈꯩ ꯆꯠꯅꯕꯤꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯦꯟ ꯀꯥ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯆꯪꯉꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯄꯥꯟ ꯂꯝꯗꯒꯤ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯅꯥꯛꯀ ꯆꯥꯟꯅ ꯆꯨꯅꯗꯕ ꯃꯔꯤꯡ ꯃꯔꯥꯡꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯤꯃꯈꯩ ꯍꯟꯊꯍꯟꯅꯕ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯛꯇꯛꯅꯅ ꯏꯀꯥꯏ ꯈꯨꯡꯒꯪꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯕ ꯃꯩꯔꯥ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ CSOꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯜꯂꯒ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯃꯥꯁ ꯀꯦꯝꯄꯦꯟ ꯃꯤꯇꯤꯡ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯔꯤꯃꯈꯩ ꯇꯣꯍꯟꯅꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛꯇꯨ ꯃꯗꯨꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯝ ꯁꯥꯕꯗꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ.
Unknown miscreants in a car opened fire at the residence of Haubam Sima at Kongbalaishram Lekai in Imphal East District around 10:19 p.m. yesterday. Several rounds struck a car. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. In response to the attack, Maira Paibi staged a protest at Kongbalaishram Lekai, Lausingi Sanglen, condemning the gunfire incident today. The protesters strongly denounced the attack, calling it a distressing act that has sent shockwaves among the local community. They appealed for such incidents to be avoided in the future and called for clarification from the responsible groups. The Maira Paibis also urged for peaceful dialogue, emphasizing the importance of resolving issues without resorting to violence and chaos.
Kung mapan kami ni Trumpan sida masakang daw gari amalaga ay gari sida live cam to mo ong tanong may maru ohum kapami manong may maru ohum je yung lang daw ri bitse kana apta inunga na dapat got balay ti ado kana ko mananungay ta balay laga so atu matam na cheng dog birak to na karino kana ro abo to wari cheng may cheng na sana se yung lang ta smay na maya marak ta pa sa miyam ta awa bi ba se pam yam na nungay ti ngai nanguna julak jabane nahan dagi khongjala ne ingani parri ngai da sumaina gari se surok ta khama lai bada kapsalam baje kana anu hai badu anu ngai ta balai ga ju singdong mina raga puna mina raga wari sana thok che ai nai mayam gi mateng lau jarai lai kai club sangsara mayam gi mateng lau jarai sida di mateng bang biu
अखोइदी हौजिक हौजिक मिपाई थबाइबगी मतमने मरमदी कुकी लान तौबदगी मैतै अखोइसे सुकी मतिक वारबा तंजानी तंजा सिदा सुमाइना अखोइगी युमलक्ता मथोंग मरम खंगदना सिदैना कापसलंबा हाइबसे नखोइना नुंगाइतबा फन्याम लेरगसु इमुंगसिगा नत्रगा लेकाइसिदा लागा अखोइ सुमसुमबगी सिमफगी नुंगाइतबा मरम लै हाइबना सिंगबदो इचासा इनाउसा नखोइना सिंगदोकपिरो ओ मैतै अखोइ मसेन सुमाइना लेकाइंदा करिंदा क्राइम अमा थोपा मतमदा कुकीनादि हराउदोइनी अदुगा अखोइ लेकाइदा लैबा नुपी अंगांग अखोइसु पाखचै मरमदि नोंमै हाइबसे पालागा मी सिबनिना मरम अदुना नखोइना फना यामदा नुंगाइतबा लेरगसु नखोइगी पेंदबदो हाइरलाउ अखोइना नखोइबु तरामना ओइ अदुगा सुमाइना मतुंग ताबदसु अमु हन्ना लेकाइसिदा माइना नोंमै कापतना अखोइ अकी अखंगसे नंगहनबिगनु नुपी अंगांग ओइबा अखोइति पांगन सोनबनिना हात सोनबनिना अखोइ मिपाइजै पाखचै.
Manipur police foiled abduction attempt at Thangal Bazaar area, rescuing 2 individuals. According to police, the team arrested 1 individual identified as Tensubam Bangkim, alias Punsiba, alias Chakthekpa of Nambol Laitonjam Makhalekai, a cadre of KCP Taibanganba from Imphal West. The police also recovered 1 9mm pistol along with 7 live rounds and a white Maruti Gypsy from the arrested individual. Security forces have confiscated a significant arsenal of weapons, including sniper rifles, which were used by Kuki militants to target the Meitei community in pursuit of their demand for a separate administration from the state government. According to police, a joint team of security force conducted search operation at El Jangnom Pai in Kangpokpi district. During the operation, the team seized one 7.62 mm sniper rifle, 3 pistols, 1.303 bolt-action rifle, 5 36 hand grenades, 5 Stardyne 90 explosives, 4 electric detonators, 2 9 mm rounds, 5 7.62 mm rounds, 5.22 rounds, 4 7.65 rounds, 3.303 rounds, 3 arming rings, 1 rubber round, 1 mini flare cartridge, 5 anti-riot shells, and 1 Baofeng radio. It is time for a short break. We'll be right back.
Dynamic Student of the Year 2024.
Dynamic Groups of Institution
Miyam Giting Bangaloinana.
Satliba academic session asidagi hauduna 2025 tha SSLC exam mayok nagadoriba students ingi namakta khallaga
NEP 2020 de yumpham oiduna
Bosem gi syllabus amadi skill based co-curricular activities
jagoi sai storytelling poetry writing skills extempore amadi subject model explanation na chingbagi live performance ka
50-50 mark oigani
makok thonglaba nupa nupi mahiroida shilaibi amadi shilaiba haina mingtholaga loinana
Dynamic Student of the Year 2024.
Mangal naiba hayengi damak mating laiba ngasigi naharol sing
Kawiraganu Dynamic Student of the Year 2024 lakadoriba December gi tarik 19 2024 asida pangthoklagani
SKTV News की माइक में की टोंगान में एपिसोड सिंगा मियामी खुदों चरब सिंग पाउदम दुना लाकले The Mike Man की अनोखा series Go to Relief Camps series asigi episode mathang miyam gi damak nau no puduna luxury lanjena dun tongan relief camp singda Changjafam Lodana Lairiba, Miyam Unaba, Papamadugi, Oyu Pibam Singh, Miyam the Uhangadoriba, new series of The Mike Man Go to Relief Camps every Wednesday at 2 p.m. only on SKTV News.
And welcome back. Manipur police arrested 4 individuals for engaging in poppy plantation from Kamason range of Ukhrul district. The individuals were arrested during a search operation on the night of 6 and 7 December. The accused were identified as Paimi Ramsak, age 27, Lightson Shimra, 49 years of age, Kapangkhui Kasim and Yatei SV, aged 22. Police discovered approximately 30 acres of poppy plantation in the area and recovered an air gun and a knife from their possession. Meanwhile, a team from Manipur Police, Forest Department and Executive Magistrate destroyed 1 acre of poppy plantation on December 7. According to Narcotics and Affairs of Border NAB, Gangpokpi district run in the top list in connection with poppy plantation and poppy eradication. Manipur government has destroyed a total of 19,135.6 acres of illegal poppy cultivation in at least 12 districts since 2017. In Gangpokpi district, the highest of 4,454.4 acres were destroyed during the period, followed by 3,348 acres in Ukhrul and 2,713.8 acres in Churachandpur. The study mapping and estimation of opium poppy cultivation area using remote sensing and GIS technology revealed. The exercise was conducted by the Manipur Remote Sensing Application Center under the Planning Department based on data provided by the Narcotics and Affairs of Border Wing of the State Police. The report highlighted that the other districts where illegal poppy cultivation was destroyed include 2,575 acres in Tengnopal, 1,982.5 acres in Jandil, and 1,682 acres in Senapati. It showed that the area under poppy cultivation in 9 districts in 2021-2022 was 28,598.1 acres, which declined to 11,288.1 acres in 2023 and 2024. According to the study, between 2023 and 2024, poppy cultivation decreased by 32.13% compared to 2022 and 2023. Meanwhile, a joint team of Manipur Police, the Forest Department and Executive Magistrate conducted a poppy destruction drive at Mao Pungdong under Mao Police Station in Senapati District. During the drive, the joint team destroyed 1 acre of poppy plantation yesterday. A case has been registered against Mao Pungdong village chairman for further legal action. United NGOs Mission Manipur organized a rally as part of the global 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. The rally was hosted by CWD Kaisamthong Elangbom Laikai under the sponsorship of United NGOs Mission Manipur. As part of the rally, an awareness program was also held to highlight the ongoing issues of gender-based violence. Kaisamthong Elangbom Laikai Mairapaibi President A. Amita, Secretary Oinam Liklalema, and Center for Women Development President N. Jibon Mala, among others, attended the program. The 16-day observance was organized in light of the increasing incidence of violence against women, both globally and particularly within the state. The rally and awareness program aimed to condemn these crimes and raise public consciousness about their impact. J. Jibon Mala further explained that the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence is a global campaign initiated by the United Nations, marking the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women.
Hatana tawdo mi pungkuling se madu uru badako thamoi ji soe sumai tawdana nupi angang da handane yubagi potsima tawbusina moina usi thawoidadana nupi da sum taina bagi potse adu su leiba adu na yo ina se sum hengalakpa adra Manipur da thoiba kemo mayam siki matung inadi aikoi se songtho kanda ko chipinjal laganda masi kamai tawga rathok da ge haidana tawraga tawba matam ma oirabneba.
Hauraibi Apunba Mairapaibi Lup Imphal under the aegis of Women Action for Development WAD Palace Compound organized candlelight vigil last night at Community Hall Achauba at Hauraibi in Imphal West District. The candlelight vigil was held as part of 16 days of activism against gender-based violence observance held annually from November 24, which is the International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women, till December 10, which is Human Rights Day. The participants held placards written "Stop killing of women and children," "Stop genocide," "Save future generation," "Repeal Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958," "Women and children are not scapegoats," etc. The 5-day vocational training program organized by Jawahar Novodaya Vidyalaya JNV Kumbong under the Prime Minister's Schools for Rising India PM Shri scheme concluded today. The event, which began on December 3, had Robotech Private Limited New Delhi as its technical partner. Speaking at the closing session, Alex Pamay, Vice Principal of the Vidyalaya, praised the students for their innovative skills and outstanding performances throughout the training. He emphasized the importance of such programs in fostering practical skills and expressed the need for similar initiatives to be held in the future to continue empowering the students. Author and humanitarian Dr. R.K. Nayan Sana was honored with the prestigious Rashtriya Pratibha Samman Award 2024. She received the award at an event organized by Golden Sparrows Trust held at Auditorium Hall of Lingaya's Lalita Institute of Management and Science in New Delhi. The award was conferred to her by renowned actor Gajendra Singh Chauhan. In Modhubala of Yai School Chingakham Leirak has been honored with the title Lai Gimacha for her generous donation of 0.50 acres of land at Lamsang to build an old age home for women. In a press conference held at Kobru Hall of Manipur Press Club today, Chairman of Langol Old Age Home announced that N. Modhubala had been bestowed this title in recognition of her selfless contribution. He highlighted that until now, there had only been an old age home for men in Langol. After an appeal for support on social media, N. Modhubala stepped forward with the donation. The chairman emphasized that this title was conferred upon her as a mark of deep respect and appreciation for her notable act.
Modhubala Devi. Aina Langol Oles Home Linkatpada, Nipa Makagidi, Langol Oles Home Chahudik, Lakum Sheme Adubu. The Pizing Yoba, the Pamantang Shemanova the Mata, Aina social media, Mating, Lauraga, Aipami, Haina, social media, Kotandagi, Madame Nutuma, Modhubala Devi, Hotita, Tabi Ubi, Vidagi, Aina Pamiba, Oin Masing, Kayam Pami, Hangira Pamasung, Alpa Pami, Basindo, the Pizing Yoba, Habama, Shemani, Happy Pau Tabada. Madam Gingda Laiba, Sang Apabi Awang like the Laiba Lamsi, Sarukadagi, Oyankai, Halor, when the piecing Mama Shemgani Haina, Haibuda, I Kasaragi Hadana, Tian Sauna, Madam Tomo Mudobola Divina, and on the Ponto Vilopana, Adumaba, Mating Pangagi, Rap Lena, some Tokyo Park, Madam Mudobola Divi, Ainangasi, Yamamanda, Lagimasa Hyper, Toloma, Pizake Haduna, I Micro Press Laksabani, a second Papa, Puchin Sarva, Yasina, Lambasi, Poyankai, Katpi, had a Tontola Pesida. Sabangiti Hojik Lay Adubu, Sananabagi, Mayamdagi, Puchin Sar, Sinking Batim, Aina Pamde.
In a fresh salvo against Congress Party, BJP has accused former Congress President Sonia Gandhi and Congress leader Rahul Gandhi of having ties to billionaire George Soros and organizations funded by his foundation. The allegations suggest foreign influence on India's internal affairs and attempts to destabilize the nation. BJP highlighted Sonia Gandhi's role as co-president of the Forum of Democratic Leaders in Asia Pacific, FDL-AP, an organization allegedly financed by George Soros Foundation. According to the ruling party, the FDL-AP has expressed views treating Kashmir as a separate entity, raising concerns about foreign interference in India's sovereignty. The party also pointed to Sonia Gandhi's leadership of Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, which it claimed partnered with the Soros Foundation, further underscoring alleged foreign funding's influence on Indian organizations. Rahul Gandhi's recent criticism of the Adani Group was another focal point. The BJP alleged that the Congress leader's statements were based on reports by the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, OCCRP, a group said to be partly funded by Soros and the U.S. Department of State. The BJP described OCCRP as a tool of a deep state agenda aimed at undermining India and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Moreover, BJP questioned Rahul Gandhi's frequent visits to the US and UK, claiming they reinforced his connections with foreign entities. Moving on to sports news. Badminton men's team captained by Maira Baluwang of Manipur has won team champion in the All India Inter-University Badminton Men and Women Tournament 2024-2025. The championship was organized by Association of Indian University at JJT University of Jhunjhunu, Rajasthan from 3rd to 7th of December. JJT University team with Mairaba Luwang as captain defeated RMS University Tamil Nadu by 3-0 at the final. According to report, selected teams from the championship will compete in next year's FISU Summer World University Games 2024-2025, which will be held at Germany from 16 to 27 of July. Khaidim Jenim, a resident from a relief camp in Kakching, has won gold medal at the recently concluded 24th Sub-Junior National Wushu Boys and Girls Championship 2024. The championship was organized at Chabewal district of Punjab from 1 to 6 of December. Jenim, originally from Suknu Khaidim Laikai, practiced Wushu as a resident of a Kakching Higher Secondary School relief camp. Managing committee of the relief camp and the residents welcomed and congratulated Jenim today. And now we have today's weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Lamphelpat states, maximum temperature was recorded at 23 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 8 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 95% in the morning and 58% in the evening. And now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. India blocked Manipur to hold protest in Delhi's Jantar Mantar to urge Prime Minister Narendra Modi and BJP government for resolution of over 1.5-year-old Manipur crisis. RBI Athawale protests in Delhi demanding eradication of Kuki-Zo terrorists, urging to save India and Manipur. Lampak Sports Complex areas, including National Sports University temporary campus, littered despite plenty of dustbins available. And relay hunger strike for Jakuradhor massacre enters 23 days. Strikers disappointed with no response from government. That is all the news we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News, the first ever OTT platform in Manipur. Please visit SKTV website skyic.in to download SKTV app. You can now access Google Play Store to download the app. SKTV iOS is also accessible on Apple App Store. For early access, use the QR code. The download link will also be pinned in all of our comment sections. Join us for real-time news updates, exclusive interviews, and comprehensive analysis of current affairs in Manipur. You have a good night.